Everybody, welcome back to my channel. I was really sick for like over a week, so I'm hello. Getting back into it. But recently I've just been struggling with love in general. I've always been a very highly sensitive person, and I think that like has kind of destroyed me a little bit. I think the world isn't really meant for sensitive people, but that's a whole other topic. Finding it hard to accept that other people could ever love me, and finding it hard to accept that I feel like I can never love myself. I wrote something, as I always do. This time I printed it. It's just something I really wanted to get out on paper. So I always have this deep fear, really deep, that no one will ever really love me for who I am, like truly, and I've changed who I was so many times just to be loved, and it's so painful to watch someone fall in love with a version of you that you created just for them to love you. And when you start to show your true insecurities and the parts of you that you were scared to show, they say, "What's wrong? Why are you different? Is everything okay?" And it's not, because while they go home with this idea of you, you go home and have to sit with who you really are. And that's just a person that is never going to get the love they deserve, because you can't even respect or love yourself enough to show people that who you are is beautiful. And I'm the one who has to sit there having to comfort myself, and I'm the one who has to watch myself break down and feel the pain for all these problems that I created, because I couldn't accept that I was different. And I'll constantly feel inferior, and I won't be able to open up, and I'll feel like I'm just living for them again. I've talked about it before, like me having or feeling like I need to change myself just to be loved, but I'm realizing like if I don't accept who I am and accept that, you know, I got to this point and where I am because I was a kid that had trauma and it went unresolved, and then the trauma kept going and it kept going unresolved until the point that I was working on it, but I'm working on it in a space of still feeling and re-experiencing the traumas anytime there's a trigger. Like, yes, I'm trying to heal, but I'm experiencing the healing through a spot of like, any moment right now I'm gonna get triggered by something, and the other person is never gonna know, because I'm not gonna tell them that I feel this way, because I don't want to feel like a burden. I constantly struggle with feeling like a burden to everybody, and it makes my job as me even more difficult, because I'm taking myself on as I am, but I'm also viewing myself as this huge disappointment. And like viewing yourself through those like double lenses, just like I feel like it really like fucks up the vision of who you are, and it's really painful. There's so many times where like I'll go out with people and I'll come back home and like I'm just like, fuck, like I could have been so much closer to that person, but I decided to be this version of me that's shy and cut off and rude. And it's like, I didn't want to do that, I just started doing it, and I don't know if that's a coping mechanism or something. When I get a wrong response, or when I feel like somebody's mood is switching, I'm like completely destroyed. It's just like, I don't want to feel like somebody's burden just because I'm experiencing life through a lens where I always had to kind of be the person there for me. My insecurities and the things that I struggle with, like I feel sometimes like I get to a point that I just don't even want to be here anymore, because the pain that I feel, it's not like little pain or things that I can get over or things that I'm rationalizing. Like, I've never been a critical thinker, I've never been a rationalizer. I've always led with my emotions. Like, that is how I live my life, through my emotional states and my reactions and stuff. And obviously that was scary. I don't want to be that person anymore. I don't want to be the type of person that is just consumed by themselves, basically. in the sense, like, I really just don't want to be too much for anybody else, because I don't think I'll ever be able to be loved. I feel like I don't know who I am, and I don't know if love is even real to me. Like, something that for most of my life was like always up in the air when I would receive love, and it was never on like my time. Like, it was always when it was convenient for other people, and that really stunted my emotional growth and my ability to regulate my emotions, because it was always based on the people around me and their time and stuff. It's not that I'm different than other people, like, everyone experiences this, but it's like in their own way, and you know, you can't tell one person how to experience it, or that they're overreacting or something. I spend a lot of time in my room just like wanting so badly to like force myself out of bed to do things, and then I hear like a switch in tone or something just doesn't sound right, and I'm like, is it because of something I did? And I'm just like praying like it's not, because sometimes like if it's something I did, I can't forgive myself, and I try so hard to feel better, and I just don't. I don't know. I just want to be able to live somewhat happy within my little world, and to feel somewhat kind of loved in some way. But yeah. Anyways, if anybody wants to talk, please message me. Nobody still has. I'm watching you, babe. I'm gonna go now. Thank you for watching, and message me if you need me. Bye.